began with a promise made to a young woman with a disability. It was championed by women of great determination and answered a need unmet in the late 19th century. It has evolved over time, creating a higher standard of care. Annie Inglis's vision blazed the trail. Since 1877, Inglis has created an extended community in which people with complex physical disabilities articulate their desires, maximize their abilities, and achieve their goals. Since its inception, Inglis has been an exemplar of care, evolving and growing to fit the changing needs of those it serves.
Annie Inglis was a remarkable young lady whose heart really was about how do we help other kids like me live a good life. And to be able to see what's happened in the 140 years since that would be astonishing.
Annie Inglis would be very proud of what we're doing. And I think she would know that we are continuing to do the work that she had the great foresight to start.
I think she would also really recognize the love that makes up this community, the deep sense of relationship between the staff and the people we serve, and the incredible commitment of our volunteers and our donors to fulfilling this mission.
Inglis is a part of a solution. Inglis has really been a godsend to a lot of people who felt like they might not have had anywhere to go.
At Inglis, we don't do science. We don't work on curing people of disabilities. But what we do is remove barriers.
Inglis enables people with disabilities and those who care for them to achieve their goals and live life to the fullest.
I gotta tell you, it's like winning a lottery. It's amazing how much they see my goals, my dreams, what I want to achieve, and support that.
This is a place where everybody who comes here walks away and says, wow, they do incredible things here.
To me, person-centered care means make sure you treat these residents the way you'd like to be treated. It doesn't matter what the disability is, find a way.
Person-centered care is basically us being good stewards of Annie Inglis's vision, making sure that they get the best care possible and a good quality of life.
Inglis is the crown jewel of long-term care. We have so many things available to us, and should a question arise to try something new, they're willing to work with the administration and the funds and see what we can do. It's a great place.
So much has been taken from me by this disease. I've always been an artist, and here they offer a huge variety of different activities that stimulate my overactive mind and offer me different conduits for creativity.
As wild as the world is right now, this is a small place that makes a difference in a lot of people's lives.
In the adaptive technology area is groundbreaking work. Over time, we're making strides in areas that will continue to benefit our constituents.
Technology today is allowing people with disabilities to live more independently than ever before.
My son said, "Mom, please, you have to get an iPad." And I said, "Okay, I'll try it." It's difficult for me because I'm losing range of motion. So I have an adaptive stylus. I can handle it much better. That was really a good help.
Really, it's a gateway. It's a gateway really to independence.
We have decade-long relationships with the people we serve. And so we're not just worried about today, we're really concerned about how do we ensure we're going to be there for them in 2020, 2030, 2040.
Inglis is helping prepare for the future by training the next generation of healthcare professionals, from doctors and nurses to social workers and therapists, so they have experience treating our population.
Inglis plays an essential role in educating a wide variety of trainees about how to provide disability-competent medical care.
I bring in level 1 occupational therapy students into the day program, and I'm their clinical supervisor. They get a chance to interact in a setting where they're not just supervising, because they really are getting to know and interacting with consumers in the program.
As we look to the future, we need to continually work to reinvent ourselves and find new ways of delivering care.
Inglis Community Life combines high-quality attendant care, coordinated primary care, enrichment services to engage residents so that they can live out their passion, as well as medical services.
And it's a model of care that allows people who otherwise would need to be in a facility like Inglis House to live independently because it helps support the things that they need.
A number of things have happened in the last 10 years, most recently the opening of the gardens at Belmont. I think that is a demonstration of our commitment to the housing needs of people with disabilities.
When I first sustained my own disability, I was living at a house that was about as far from accessible as you could get. When I moved to my own accessible apartment, I was suddenly far more independent, not because my disability had changed, but because I was in an environment where I could be independent.
Even though I'm in a wheelchair, I'm still living. I still pay my bills, I'm still shopping, I'm still doing everything I used to do. Can't let a wheelchair hold me back.
There are a lot of benefits to having my apartment. Knowing that you can go out the door and do anything just opens a world of opportunities for you. You're almost being regenerated back out into the community.
I may not have everything I used to. I may not have a fancy car or a beautiful wife or a high-paying job, but I have a degree of normalcy here that I would not have been able to achieve anywhere else.
Since the early days, Inglis has grown in so many ways, but our core mission, as envisioned by young Annie Inglis and set into motion through the hard work of her mother, has never wavered. Today, opportunities for people with complex disabilities to live with purpose, dignity, and autonomy are all around us. Through new technologies, new ideas, new modes of care delivery, and more accessible, independent living communities. The time is right for Inglis to lead the way forward, the way for people with disabilities to continue to redefine ability and independence.
I consider this one of the greatest privileges of my life, working here.
I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful.